You're more real than the wind in my lungs. Your thoughts define me. You're inside me. You're mine.
breath you breathed in the garden. And I wanted to just put a little context with that so you can kind of understand what it is you're singing, what it is you're saying, what's coming from within. There's a recorded story in the Gospels of the Bible, and it's a story about the life of our Jesus. And he finds himself in a garden. The Bible tells us it was Joseph's garden that had been given for Jesus to be buried. And the Bible also tells us that while my Jesus was hanging up on a cross in a position of payment for my sin, he said some things. And right before he took his last breath, he said, "It is finished." And then the Gospels tell us that he took his last breath. But when he took his last breath, that's what made a way for me and you to take our first breath. And that's why we worship in this moment. We worship because we have a Father in heaven. We may not have a Father on earth, but we have a Father in heaven that gave his last breath so that we could breathe. He saw us before the problem presented itself. He saw us before the pain, and he looked up and he looked around, and the Bible said this, that he said, "Forgive them, for they don't even know what they're doing." And he took his last breath. And it's at the cross where we find a place that we belong. It's at the cross where we find a Father. There's been no other Father like him. There'll be no other Father like him that would lay down his only begotten Son so that you and I could belong. We could belong. And in this moment, I want to ask every head to bow, every eye to close. No one's looking around, no one's looking beside you. Just every head bowed, real still, every eye closed. The words we're going to sing are, "Abba, I belong to you." And this is what it means. It means, Father, I belong to you. As we sing that this morning, every head bowed, every eye closed. Listen, would you do me a favor? Just trust me for one moment. What keeps us from belonging more than anything in the world is resisting. And I want to challenge you. As we sing, "Abba, I belong," to stop resisting. Nobody's looking at you. Would you just lift up your hands all over this room? We're going to sing. Come on, all over this room. Just lift up your hands. We're going to sing. Abba, I belong to you. Father, we belong to you. We stand before you this morning, God, surrendered to a God in heaven who we belong to. God, we're so honored that we belong to you.